Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do here on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Look, I've been sick the last couple of days, man. I'm back, though. I appreciate each and all of you for the get well soon messages, the get better, feel better. I appreciate you for all of those things. I'm not 100% yet. I'm about 80, but my 80, I feel like, is about 90% of people's 100. So I'm good. We're back. Finna cook it up. I got the graphics back today. It's opening day in the MLB. My Rangers back in action, defending World Series champs. I'm pumped up. I'm turned. It's game day, of course. I will be there. All the time I was sick, I was telling myself, Jay, you got to get up. They need you. I was there at opening day last year. Propelled us to a World Series. Got to keep the tradition going, man. You feel me? It's my first real ring as an adult. The last one here in Dallas was the Mavs in 2011. So, you feel me? Got to do this one pretty big. Shout out my Rangers. I got the championship hat, the one they're going to be wearing today. The blue one with the gold. You feel me? Probably going to try to change later and buy the white gold jersey at the field. We'll see. We'll see. Pumped, though, to have Major League Baseball back. I do bet that as well. I know you guys ask me about that all the time. My guy Ron Romanelli covers the baseball season the same way I do here with the Jam Session every single day. He covers every single game on Ron's Rundown. Make sure you check my guy out over there. And, yeah, man, we got a lot going on today. Just 2 games in the NBA, but we got the NCAA tournament back today. It's a ton going on. I do cover all of this stuff. Here, I only cover the NBA, but I host the Pickdawgz morning show Saturdays and Sundays there. We talk about every single game on the card. Of course, on Monday through Friday with Mitch and Chris, and then Romanelli pops in on Wednesday, Costi on Monday and Fridays. We talk every single game on the card there as well. So I'm just letting you guys know because I don't know if everybody knows. I see some of you ask those type questions all the time. And with baseball starting, I wanted you guys to know, yes, I do bet baseball. But I just don't cover it in video form like I do the NBA. But hey, NBA, man, it's that time of year. Time is winding down. NBA playoffs are on the horizon. I cannot wait. There's still plenty of room and plenty of value to be had here in this back end of the season, though. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Looking to continue to kick the crap out of the books betting the NBA. We're having a tremendous season, and we're just trying to keep it rolling forward. Yesterday, we did drop our NBA Play of the Day. We had the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. I had them before the Shea News, but even after it, I rocked with it. I thought they would still show up and get the job done at the smaller number. And it looked like they were doing exactly that. They really were winning in outside the number for most of the game. Fourth quarter, it kind of fell apart. Rockets turned up and got it done. Shout out to Rockets, man. Them boys was red hot. We'll be fine. They'll bounce back on the NBA Play of the Day. We were 1-1 overall. We had the San Antonio Spurs. We actually had the Spurs money line. So on the premium side, you know, they were up like a couple cents. Nothing crazy. But looking to have a much better day today. Only 2 games on the card, but a lot of things going on just outside the NBA, so plenty of betting opportunities for us today. If you're on something long-term, you get every single play that I release, every single sport. Money Making Thursday. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making Thursday, man. I'm glad to have baseball back. I'm glad to have my vibe back to not be sick anymore since coming out of Vegas. And I'm glad to be back talking with my guys on a regular basis, man. So let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Let's make some money tonight. Let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. First game up, we got the Boston Celtics out on the road facing the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks, 16.5-point home dogs here in this one. Hey, short, sweet, simple. The same thing I've said for the last 2 to 3 weeks about the Boston Celtics. Unless we have a clear and concise reason to fade them, I am not looking to do so. And I don't think the worst ATS team in basketball, the Atlanta Hawks, offer me that in this spot. They just played not that long ago, and that was the spot for the Atlanta Hawks. That doesn't mean turn around and chase it again. I actually think the Celtics are motivated to come in here and air out the Atlanta Hawks, man. The Celtics are head and shoulders the best team in this game. Look, the Celtics, I think they're the best team in the NBA overall. I know they've lost to the Nuggets in both meetings this season, but in my power rankings, I still have the Boston Celtics number one. And they've been decent against the number this season. I see on your screen 38, 31, and 3. You can make money betting the Boston Celtics. For Atlanta, the worst ATS team in basketball, covering at a below 40% clip. I just can't trust them, man. And coming off of beating the Celtics the last time, nah. I think the line is this high for a reason. I think the Celtics come in here and air them out. I don't see any reason not to take the Celtics. I know the number looks inflated, but would you really be surprised if Boston jumped out to a 15-point lead in the first that turned into a 28-point lead going into half, that turned into a 33-point win when it's all said and done? No, you wouldn't, because it's the Celtics, and we've seen them do it many a times this season against bad teams, and I think they're actually motivated to do so tonight. I think they just run a team they're head and shoulders better than, out of the gym. I'm going to take the Celtics, lay the points, fade the Hawks here in this one. Next game up, final game up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks out on the road facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans, 1.5-point home dogs here. I think this is an interesting game. Let's talk injuries first. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I see, is on this injury report. We know Brandon Ingram is still out for the Pelicans. He'll be out till like early April. Pelicans, what have I said about these boys the last 2 seasons? When healthy, the numbers say they're one of the best teams in the NBA. And we were starting to see that as they were healthy. But as what always seems to happen with the Pelicans, what happens? The injury bug pops up and boom, here it is. And Brandon Ingram is out. Hey, I will say this. Zion is in the best shape I've seen him in since Duke, basically, for real. Zion looked really good right now. McCollum has found a nice little rhythm. The Pelicans, one of the best ATS teams in basketball you see on your screen, 40, 31, and 1 against the number. The Bucks, what are they? 32, 39, and 1. One of the worst ATS teams against the number. And I think it all comes to a head for the same thing we've been looking at for most of the season. The Bucks, can't trust them as a road favorite. The Bucks, overrated, overvalued on the road. The Pelicans, a little undervalued, especially at home, at the crib. I'm on the Pelicans, man. Is how I put that story together. When you look at the record, I mean, they're really similar, but, I mean, I guess it's the same record, 42 and 26, 44 and 28. Pelicans got 2 more losses, but 2 more wins. So I guess, yeah, same record. But you can make the argument the Pelicans are the better basketball team in the tougher conference as well. You can make the argument. I know they're banged up, but the other side of the coin is with Giannis' game-time decision. If he gets listed out, then we're sitting on a really good ticket with the Pelicans. If he gets listed in and the line goes to 4 for Milwaukee, we'll just bet New Orleans money line again at a good plus money price. Is basically how I see this one. I think the Pelicans match up really well with Milwaukee. I love betting New Orleans at home in New Orleans. I love fading Milwaukee out on the road. I think they're overvalued in many spots, and when they play good teams, yeah, we know what happens with them. Don't trust the Bucks here. I like the spot for the Pelicans. I'm going to take them here. Home dog here in our last and final game of the night. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including that NBA Play of the Day, man. Looking to bounce back on it. We did drop it yesterday, but enjoying a tremendous season on that NBA Play of the Day. And overall, I'm glad to be back, man. Thank you again for all the get well soon messages. It really meant a lot. I'm here. We're pumped. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books, man. Glad to have baseball back as well. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'll see y'all soon. We're back on regular scheduled programming, man. I'm out of here. Peace.